Cruelty, mistreatment, or neglect that causes pain and torment. Also, deliberate infliction of pain or suffering. Mahito is one of the primary antagonists and a curse spirit in Jujutsu Kaisen. He was created from the accumulated hatred, cruelty, and negative emotions humans have for each other. Every time a person bullied, tormented, or mistreated another, those emotions helped give birth to Mahito. He sees people as playthings, nothing more than souls to experiment on. Mahito enjoys interacting with them, not to connect, but to torment. His first major opponent is Kento Nanami, a Jujutsu sorcerer, who immediately recognizes Mahito's cruelty. During their fight, Mahito reveals that he can change the shape of his own soul, making himself nearly unkillable. Nanami barely survives this encounter, but Mahito remains a dangerous enemy. One of Mahito's most infamous acts is his manipulation of Junpei Yoshino, a lonely high school student who is bullied at school. At first, Junpei believes Mahito is on his side, but when Junpei becomes useless, Mahito coldly kills him right in front of Yuji Itadori, turning him into a disfigured monster. During the Shibuya incident, Mahito plays a major role in causing chaos. He continues to experiment on humans, battles, multiple sorcerers, and ultimately kills Nobara Kugisaki in front of Yuji, breaking his spirit. However, Mahito's arrogance leads to his downfall, after exhausting himself in battle against Yuji and Todo. When Mahito is about to escape, Kenjaku arrives. Kenjaku, who had been manipulating everything from the start, absorbs Mahito's body and takes his power. Mahito, the once powerful curse, who loved playing with humans, becomes nothing more than another tool for Kenjaku's plans. This is the ultimate irony. Mahito spent his entire life playing with others, but in the end, he was the one who got played. Hanami was a special grade cursed spirit in Jujutsu Kaisen. Hanami was born from the grief and suffering of nature, the pain of forests being destroyed, animals being killed, and the environment being ruined by human greed. Hanami's goal was not personal revenge or power, but to protect nature by wiping out humanity, believing that the world would heal if humans disappeared. What caused Hanami to manifest? Deforestation and destruction of forests, pollution of rivers, land, and air, human exploitation of nature for greed. Hanami didn't see themselves as a monster, but as a guardian of the earth. Hanami joins Suguru Geto's group along with Jogo, Dagon, and Mahito. They share the same goal: eliminating Jujutsu sorcerers and letting curses rule the world. However, Hanami fights out of a genuine belief that the world will be better without humans. Hanami makes their first major move during the Kyoto Goodwill event, leading an attack on Tokyo Jujutsu High alongside Mahito and Juzoku Miya. Hanami's most terrifying ability is their disaster plants, which let them grow deadly vines that can absorb cursed energy from opponents. The battle takes a turn when Satoru Gojo arrives, forcing Hanami to barely escape with their life. This moment shows that while Hanami is powerful, they are still no match for Gojo. During the Shibuya incident, Hanami joins Jogo and Choso in another large-scale attack. However, they make a fatal mistake, underestimating Satoru Gojo. Hanami ambushes Gojo in Shibuya Station alongside Jogo and Choso. Gojo easily overwhelms them with his speed and raw power. Before Hanami can retreat, Gojo crushes them with his limitless technique, killing them instantly. Hanami, who fought so hard for nature's survival, dies without achieving their goal. Ryomen Sukuna, known as the King of Curses, is one of the most powerful and feared figures in Jujutsu Kaisen. Ryomen Sukuna was born over 1,000 years ago during the Heian era, a time when sorcerers and curses were in constant conflict. Some believe Sukuna was born as a monster with 4 arms and 2 faces, existing purely to kill and dominate. Sukuna was feared as a demonic entity, and countless sorcerers united in an attempt to defeat him. Sukuna is arrogant, sadistic, and enjoys destruction. He sees humans and sorcerers as mere playthings. Unlike other curses, he isn't interested in world domination. He simply wants entertainment. Some powerful sorcerers united against him. Despite his godlike power, Sukuna was eventually defeated. However, Sukuna was too powerful to be completely erased. Instead of disappearing like a normal sorcerer, his body transformed into 20 indestructible fingers, each containing a piece of his immense power. These fingers were scattered and sealed away to prevent his resurrection. It took me a lot of effort to make this video. Enlighten me with your comments.